Greetings Assassins, Wayne here and welcome to another video and welcome to Project Widow, the latest endeavour from the Assassin's Creed UK dev team. In case you don't remember, roughly this time last year they did the Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag Ace of Spades game where they sent out Assassin's Creed Ace of Spades playing cards and it led to a load of puzzle solving, to building teams to find buried treasure in a game, and then it led to a big competitive naval battle to win big prizes. It was a great experience and it was a joy to be a part of, and I still have my Ace of Spades playing card. Anyway, they are back with Project Widow. Now, I'm going to go through and give you a very brief breakdown because there's a lot of cool things which I really want you to discover for yourself, including big prizes. As you go into this, please remember it's in beta. It's in beta 2.3, so if you are having trouble with it, please be patient. Delete your cache, clear your cache, try a different browser, refresh the page, just be a little bit patient with it. For you to take part in competitions, you have to log in. I believe your Uplay login accounts will work, mine does, or you can sign up with an alternate email address, or if you just want to read and discover what's inside the site without taking part in the competitions, you can just press start, which is what we'll do right now for demonstration reasons.
Ah, welcome, citizen. I've been expecting you. Follow me and I will show you Paris in bloody revolution. Fear not, my friend. You are in safe hands.
And that, in case you didn't recognise him, is Andy Serkis, the masterful actor behind Gollum, King Kong. He's a great motion capture artist as well as a voice actor, and if Ubisoft have got him for Project Widow, I hope he may appear, or the voice anyway, will appear in AC Unity. Anyway, this is Project Widow. Abstergo have taken over Google Earth. That's basically it in a nutshell. And the concept of the game, it's a walkthrough of Paris, which is narrated by Andy Serkis, and you get beautiful moments of monologue with audio design, music, score, and it really gives you a real taste of what it was like back in during the French Revolution. And throughout you will find all these icons which lead to photographs, videos, competitions, bits of information, and the objective, the community objective, is to select one of these, which we'll do just for example. There you go, you got a little bit about the 3 estates, some lovely bit of information, and then once you've selected that and closed it, this little icon here shall go up to 1, and there's 119 of these icons in total hidden, some quite obvious, some are well hidden, like this one right here. It's a bit obscure, you might not notice it straight away. Let's go in there. And some of them, like that one, lead to these little hidden areas. We get to see a still 3-dimensional 3D image, 360 degree I should say, image of Assassin's Creed Unity, and you just get a nice little feel of what the game's like. Some of them do have icons within them, but it's up to you to keep an eye out for them, and we'll back out right now. Let's back out through the doorway. But yes, anyway, the community objective, once you've selected these, they start tying up to 119, and it builds up this. The revolution spreads. Right now, it's at 77%. It's nearly completed. I do not know what's going to happen when this reaches 100%. We shall see. If it's anything to go off from the Ace of Spades game, there's going to be more to this little Project Widow endeavour, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what's next. But it's important for you to share your tweets, share it, Facebook it, like it, because a lot of it requires accumulation and other people to get involved, not just to necessarily get this to 100%, but also to gain exclusive content for AC Unity, which you'll see in just a moment as I'll progress through. But yes, we'll move to the next bit. Works the same way as Google Earth. You just press forward, follow the line.
Here in the grimy back streets of the Bastille, we are at its beating heart. The taverns heaved with radical artisans who spoke of failing harvests and starving families. The poor flooded in from the provinces, and it got worse still. Discontent seething until here, in this very place, it boiled over. I was with them, uniting to rid France of the parasites that suck the life out of us. Liberté, égalité, fraternité.
you really do get a sense of what it was like by that beautiful monologue by Andy Serkis. But yeah, sorry, if you didn't notice, I was kind of just going back and forth over this light. It has a little lens flare, which I've just noticed, and that's a really nice little touch. Really beautiful little thing there. I really like that. Anyway, we're at the next bit. Again, within each section you will find icons which lead to photographs, and there's videos as well, which include the demos and trailers that we've already seen, as well as community made content. You've got the Assassin's Creed rappers in there, some rescores of the soundtrack. So yeah, they're all worth watching and they're all worth paying attention to, and again, each one you click adds up to this total and it builds up the complete percentage. We'll move on to the next one, where it gets a little bit interesting, because, where are you? There we go. Now this is something you want to keep your eyes open for. These are not designated, there's no icons to show you that they're there, you have to find them. These little Arno French Revolution flags, and if you click these will lead to some big competitions, like this for example, an Xbox One competition. To take part you have to sign in and log in like I said, but for this one you can win an Xbox One console, a Yogcast signed map, a Notre Dame AC Unity Arno figure, an Assassin's Creed hoodie, an Assassin's Creed t-shirt, notepad, quill, keyring, and there's also 2 runners-up prizes. And to be fair, just to take part, just to log in and just click, yeah, log in, I'll take part in that. It's a great opportunity, and there's more like that knocking about, which one, me, because I'm silly, I actually missed. So we'll just go back. Where are you? Here it is. No, isn't it? Where is it? There's one. Where are you? Is it that one? So sorry. That's my that's my browser being a silly bugger. Hang on, let me get rid of that insert. There we go. Go away, you silly fool. Oh, my humblest apologies. Wait, hang on. Mental breakdown. The browser isn't playing nice. There we go. God damn it, Chrome. Anyway, this is what I wanted to show you. Unite. Unlock extra content. Now, this is in-game content. This is part of the Unite program. If you don't remember what the Unite program is or don't know what it is, it's an initiative between Game and Uplay, where once you pre-order the game, you will get a DLC redeem code, and you go to the Unite program, you register, you can either create your own little guild or you can join someone else's. Ideally, I think it would be best if you join someone else's guild, because the way it works is that once you've redeemed your code and you join a team, that team will start accumulating content. There are 4 pieces of content in total. There's a sword which you get just for registering. Then you get a spear and some pants as well for extra attire and equipment content. And then the last two, when you finally get all 4 teams together, you get the Assassin's Creed soundtrack, and you get a digital comic. It's part 1 of Assassin's Creed: The Fall. So yeah, just taking part in Unite, you get some extra content, and taking part in Unite through this is great as well, because you get even more content. You have to unite with 3 friends, so it's important. Once you log in, you have to share it on Twitter and get 3 of your friends to click the link and follow it. And then once they've joined, all of you kind of earn the content. So yeah, it's great to coordinate with friends to make sure you're all selected together, you're all linked together, and you're all clicking these shared links so you can all unlock content for Assassin's Creed Unity. Now those, as well as the hidden Arno flags, are the main ones you need to be looking out for if you want to take part in competitions. There's a few more, but I'm not really going to spoil it. I'm not going to give away all the secrets, but it's up to you. Now I'm going to head to one last one, just because it is very ominous. That's basically the game in a nutshell. You travel through the Google map like this, you click these icons, build up the 119, build up the percentage, and then see if you can find any extra bits of hidden content, whether it be DLC competitions or bigger competitions such as the Xbox One. That is it in a nutshell, and to be fair, it'll only take you about an hour, maybe about an hour, just to quickly whiz through it if you've got a sharp eye. But I'll leave you with this last little bit.
Everywhere the mob raged. We raided the Hotel Invalids and found there thousands of muskets. No gunpowder, but we knew where to find it. 100,000 strong, we stormed the Bastille. We liberated the 7 prisoners and claimed the gunpowder that would fuel our fight. The Governor Marquis de Launay pleaded for us to let him die. Our pleasure, monsieur. His head looked well on a spike, dripping red, paraded through the streets. The infamous Marquis de Sade was one of the inmates we freed. Are you familiar with de Sade, citizen? I am.
Oh, doesn't that just send a chill down your spine? It really well crafted audio design. Such a joy. There we go. Sorry, a bit fiddly. Again, you have to be delicate with this. You have to see if you can find the little squares in the browser. You can zoom in and out as well, just in case you get a little bit trapped. But on this last icon, this one I'll send you, but there's a video here as well. Let's have a look at that. What's this video? The Assassin's Creed Unity premiere cinematic trailer. Might as well sit down with a cup of tea and a biscuit and watch that while you're having a quick break. But these ones, these eye icons, will teleport you into a Assassin's Creed Unity map. This one is an asylum.
We stand in the belly of this great medieval fortress, the Bastille. And remember de Sade? It was here that he scribed his filthy book, 100 Days of Sodom. It's completely depraved. You must read it. This was a symbol of the king's absolute power, a forbidding, fearful place. But when the guards sent to put us down, instead joined our cause, we soon broke through. Vive la Révolution. Vive le 14 juillet. A day to be remembered. Look around, citizen, but be quick, I have more to show you.
Now this is in the Bastille. This is like the asylum dungeony bit in the Bastille. You can see the torture racks and the torture cages. And throughout the game you'll also find these little locked items. If you click them, they'll give you a little bio about certain characters. Like, as Andy Serkis was mentioning, the Marquis de Sade, he was a writer and he went a little bit loopy and he started writing porn, and it became very popular within the underground of Paris, and the king and all them lot did not like it. They thought it was vulgar, they thought it was against God and all the rest of it. And Marquis de Sade is such an interesting character, an interesting person. If you've actually read the book and some of his work, you'll really see how perverted and how honest he was. He actually really described the human condition through his work. The idea that sex and sexuality is just a natural part of life. It's just a natural part of being a creature, being a human being. And it definitely ruffled a few feathers. Anyway, you definitely get a taste of some of the characters and some of the people and some of the environments you'll be exploring in Assassin's Creed Unity. And as you progress through Project Widow, you get the narrations and the audio and the crescendos from Andy Serkis, and you really get a taste of what AC Unity is going to be like in terms of its art style, its mise-en-scène, and that sort of thing. And take part, get all those 119, get that 100% up, enter the competitions, and we'll see what comes next. I've really enjoyed this walkthrough, and I hope you will as well. I'm going to leave it there because there's plenty more to do ahead, but I want you to do that. I want you to discover what secrets lie in wake ahead through that little crack in the helix. If you want to take part, you can head to www.beta.projectwidow.net. You can sign in or you can just head in. Please take part, build up that 100% and take part in some competitions along the way. Anyway, that was just a breakdown of Project Widow. You can discover the rest. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you all, assassins. Unite. Win out. Peace.